The housing market continues to recover here in the Palm Springs and Coachella Valley. Neal here with your Palm Springs real estate market update for July 2023. Everyone is wondering about the current home prices and what's happening in the Palm Springs area real estate market. So let's dive right into the latest information. Now, these are the latest numbers. The market continues to hold the price gains from the last 5 months. The median price of a single-family home in the Coachella Valley at the end of June was $690,000, which is down just 1.4% year over year. It's a very small decline. The 3-month average of sales rose this month. Now, some of this increase is seasonal, and it's occurring with both single-family homes and condos. As we said last month, this latest information confirms that homeowners' worries of large price declines has just not happened so far. Experts predict that home and condo supply and demand will remain in balance. However, normal seasonal pressures may push slightly the prices a little bit lower over the next few months. Current inventory of homes available for sale is 1,741 units. Inventory has remained basically unchanged for the last 8 months. Now, at the end of June, the median number of days on the market in the Coachella Valley was 40 days. Also in June, 17% of the properties sold above the list price compared to 55% a year ago. Every city but Coachella has an average selling discount price for homes and condos. The actual sale price compared to asking price ranges from approximately 1% below asking in Coachella to 3.6% below asking in Indian Wells. Experts predict overall we'll be back to what's considered a normal sales market by the end of this year. This is based on the belief that inflation will remain around 3% and mortgage rates will return to 5.5% or in that range. So let's take a real quick look at what's happening nationally that's driving the Palm Springs area housing market. We track home prices every month and actively sell homes here in Palm Springs, so I have firsthand knowledge of what's actually happening in negotiations with buyers and sellers. Mortgage rates are, of course, one of the main drivers of the housing market, and rates have really shot up over the past year, but have generally stabilized over the past 4 months. This happened not only because the Fed was hiking interest rates, but also because of how high inflation was. Mortgage rates are directly tied to inflation, and when inflation was 9% a year ago, mortgage rates had to catch up to that number. Rates have generally been sitting around the 6% mark for the last several months. As inflation continues to get under control, mortgage rates should eventually follow. Inflation fell again to 3% this past month. Buyers have indicated that they're okay with 6 to 7% rates, and that's been keeping home prices stable. Here in Palm Springs, we've swung back into a balanced plus market, meaning it's slightly favoring sellers if their home is priced correctly. So if you're planning to sell, we really need to take a good look at your home and come up with the right strategy to successfully market and sell your home. Every home is unique and has its own strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes a home needs repairs and upgrades. Other times, it just needs to be decluttered and thoroughly cleaned. So if you're planning to sell your home in the current market, you may need to consider doing some repairs that come up on the home inspection report, or give credits to a buyer to help buy down the interest rate. So what does this mean for you if you're thinking about buying a home? Well, fortunately, overall things are pretty stable, and we're not seeing the insane bidding wars that we did a few months ago. We went through a market correction this past year, and the housing prices have bottomed out several months ago. Now they're well on their way to recovery. For some homes, you may be the only buyer, but for others, you may be against several other offers. So we need a specific strategy for each home that you're interested in buying. Now, this strategy could involve going in with a very clean, full price offer, or we may go in asking for credits to cover your closing costs and asking for repair work to be done. I can help you navigate the entire buying process, analyze each home, and help you come up with a specific strategy to help you buy your next home. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button so you'll know when my next video comes out. If you have any questions about buying or selling, let me know. Call, text, or email me for a no-pressure, no-hassle, or obligation consultation. Just click on the link below. Now, be sure to watch this next video about all the things to see and do in Palm Springs.